India's U.S. crude oil imports jumped more than half after Trump's return to power report. India sharply increased its crude oil imports from the United States during President Donald Trump's second term, signaling a major shift in the country's energy sourcing strategy, official trade data reveals, as reported by ANI, citing government sources. In the first half of 2025, U.S. crude exports to India surged by more than 50%, averaging 0.271 million barrels per day MBD between January and June, up from 0.18 MBD in the same period last year. The April-June quarter saw a 114% year-on-year jump in volumes, with the value of imports rising from $1.73 billion in Q1 FY 24-25 to $3.7 billion in Q1 FY 25-26. In July 2025 alone, imports from the US rose by 23% compared to June, pushing the American share of India's crude basket from 3% to 8%. Sources said Indian refiners are expected to increase U.S. oil imports by 150% in FY 25-26. The uptick extends beyond crude oil. Imports of U.S. liquefied natural gas (LNG) nearly doubled from $1.41 billion in FY 23-24 to $2.46 billion in FY 24-25. Liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) imports also saw significant growth, with talks underway for a multi-billion-dollar long-term LNG supply deal. The surge in energy trade reflects deepening strategic ties between New Delhi and Washington. Reaffirming this, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal said Friday, India and the United States share a comprehensive global strategic partnership anchored in shared interests, democratic values, and robust people-to-people ties. We remain focused on the substantive agenda that our two countries have committed to. Despite the sharp rise in oil imports from the U.S., Indian officials have made it clear that the country will maintain its crude purchases from Russia. Swipe left for next video. The clarification comes in response to U.S. President Donald Trump's claims that New Delhi had halted Russian oil imports, assertions Indian authorities have categorically denied. According to ANI, the tariffs, initially set to begin on August 1, have been postponed to August 7. Latest blogs.